Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy, and today we have the February monthly reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome guys. I hope that you guys are doing really good. So I'm going to talk for a little bit. I got some updates for you guys and some disclaimers about the video. I please ask you guys to stay and listen to them, but if you're really impatient, you want to get to your reading, just go ahead, skip ahead. I'm not going to tell you what to do here. So updates. January was rough for me, and now talking to a couple other people, I realized that it was kind of more of a collective energy. I think it had something to do with Saturn being conjunct with something else. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I do watch astrologers on YouTube, so it's just like from what I hear and what I'm getting, but I don't fully understand everything, because I'm, like I said, not an astrologer. So I just know that January was supposed to be a month where like things were uncomfortable, things were supposed to be happening in order for us to shift our perspective and be like, hey, we don't have that much time here, and we kind of had to cut out any BS that's going on. Like any BS that's happening, we gotta cut it out now, because like we don't, we're never guaranteed another day, so it's like we can't put up with things that are not for us anymore. It's like it really, some of you that are more in tune with the universe are going to be feeling this way. Like it's almost like from this point on, it's very hard to still indulge in any negative traits or behaviors that you had or entertained before. Because January kind of took me off track a little bit, I feel right now I'm not quite in the right energy in order to do channeling. So I will not be doing channeled messages at the beginning of these readings. I know that a lot of people really like that. I really like doing them. I think it's really cool to be able to like channel messages without using any divination tool other than my own self. But I will not be doing that this month. I will go back to that next month. So that's my little bit of an update. Let me know how January was for you personally, Leo. And yeah, that's that on that. Disclaimer, again, this is a general reading on YouTube, and this is for your Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus placements. So just understand that I may say something in this reading that will resonate with the Leo Venus placement, and you're a Leo Sun, and it may not resonate with you. Don't get upset at me. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just relaying what I get. I'm a very honest and blunt, straightforward person. If you are new here, that's how it goes. If you're returning, you already know how it works. I don't beat around the bush. I don't sugarcoat things. I tell it how it is, because I feel like that's the most appropriate way to receive things. It's just a waste of my time to try to sugarcoat things or let things down gently or softly. So, but also remember that if it doesn't resonate, don't make it resonate. If it ain't your puzzle piece, don't try to make it fit. It's very simple. That message just may have been for another Leo that's going to watch, or a cross watcher, because I'm sure that Leos probably have a good amount of cross watchers. I'm sure there are people wanting to know what you're up to. But yeah, those are my disclaimers, so don't get upset if it doesn't resonate, and feel free to check out your other placements if the reading doesn't resonate at all. I always tell people to check your rising, moon, and Venus more so than your sun sign. I think you'll get more information from that, from your rising, moon, and your Venus. Venus more so specifically if you're looking for love or in terms of love. But yeah, rising and moon I think are going to give you more information than your sun when you're watching like tarot reading and astrology readings and such. In my opinion, again, do what you want. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, what's going on in the month of February for Leo? What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on? Ace of Cups in reverse. I got lack of love, and then I was like, from others, lack of self-love. This could be a month where you're just maybe not taking such good care of yourself. So, I feel like you guys need to take a little bit better care of yourselves if you're not really like taking care of your physical health. And also just I feel like you guys are being really hard on yourselves. Like that's what that is. Like that's why I feel like you guys need, there's a lack of self-love, because I feel like you guys are being really, really hard on yourselves about something that occurred. Something may have happened in the last month that has now just put you, maybe you're talking really negatively about yourself. I feel like you're being very negative towards yourself. You're being very hard on yourself. We have the Death in reverse. So I feel like there's a change that needs to happen, and I don't think that you're allowing it to happen. There's a transformation that is needing to occur within yourself, that I don't think that you're allowing, and you're not allowing it, and it's not able to happen because you're kind of in this like more negative place with yourself right now. So it's almost like you can't. It's like you can only have this rebirth and this transformation when you love and accept where you are right now, even if it's not exactly where you want to be. In order to end something and to transform it into something else, you need to accept what it is already for what it is. So I feel like you're delaying this transformation, you're delaying this death, you're delaying an ending that needs to end. So I'm gonna go back, because when obviously when I give you guys the updates, and I'm doing every update that I've done in video, I've mentioned, January is rough, etc., etc. Yours so far, Leo, has been, I talked a lot more in the updates and disclaimer if you watched it. If you skipped ahead, go back and watch it. Because I said very specifically for you guys, I said that now we're shifting into a period, because January brought good stuff to us, like in negative ways or in like uncomfortable ways. And what it brought for us is now having that realization that there are certain traits and behaviors within ourselves that are not necessarily positive, that are maybe a little bit more negative. We can't indulge that anymore. It's almost like trying to do those negative things, trying to do those things that we know we shouldn't do anymore. It's like that's gonna make us feel really, really shitty. And I think that's kind of what's happening, is that you may be having a really difficult time letting go of certain aspects of yourself that you need to let go of, because I feel like you're very attached to those aspects. You're very attached to those parts. I'm not even gonna say parts of you, because I don't think that those traits are really who you truly are, the core Leo. But I think that you believe that they are. So it's like you are taking these negative things, these more like ego things that you need to shed. You're taking it more as like they're a part of you, and it's like you're having a hard time letting it go because you're attached to it. And that's what's kind of present. Okay, I'm sorry, but I just got chills. This is like low-key kind of, okay. I'm not trying to freak you guys out, but this energy, we're taking a twist. Death in reverse with the devil. Yeah, there's like I said, I was picking up on it, but now it's like, ooh, once I saw this, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of negativity that's attached to you, that you're attached to. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It's either a belief or an idea that you have, something that you believe in, something that you think is still okay to do. It's very negative. I don't know. There's a trait or an idea. There's a part of you that needs to be shed or cut off, or cut away, but you think that that part of you is like a part of who you are deep down, and it's not. But because you feel that way, you can't detach yourself from it. So the devil's got you in its grasp, because the devil is an illusionary energy. It is a real energy. The devil, I don't think, is a real like embodiment in a person or an individual or a real entity, in the sense of like it takes a form of a being, but it's definitely a real energy that it just wants to trick you. It wants to make you believe that these traits are really yours when they're really not. It wants, it's that voice that's telling you, it's like, oh, you can't get rid of me, this is who you are. We do these bad things, Leo. It's like whispering in your ear. I almost think that maybe some of you guys are having these internal or mental conversations within yourselves. It wants to trick you and be like, oh yeah, let's go do this thing. And you're like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, that's not who I am. That's not right. I don't want to hurt this person. I don't want to hurt, I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to do this. But it's like this little voice is like almost, it's tempting you. It's trying to tell you that it's like, yeah, you do. Yes, you do. You still want to do these bad things. You still want to do these things that you think that you shouldn't do anymore. It's trying to trick you. King of Wands, Leo, you gotta get back into this. You gotta get back into your King of Wands mode. Come on, Leo. This is where you need to be. It's just, there's a lot of like negative interference within you, or like towards you. I feel like it just could be there's a lot of negative energy surrounding you. Like there's a lot of things that are trying to delay like your rebirth. Like it's time for you to transform and to elevate into that king position, to really truly be a king, to stop just calling yourself a king and actually do it, because a king does not entertain the devil. That's the thing. A true king does not entertain these energies. So you gotta just cut it out. That's the thing. It's like, I feel like you guys are just really attached to whatever it is that you need to let go of. And it's not good for you anymore. Maybe at one point these things were good for you, whatever it is that you're holding on to, but you gotta let go. Leo, you gotta remind yourself that you're a King of Wands, that you don't take this type of BS. You don't allow it. You don't entertain it. Some of you guys just feel really down and out, like Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys you feel rejected. You guys are feeling rejection, and you're feeling the negativity that comes with rejection. Because with rejection, that is the trigger for insecurity. Because now you're wondering, why were you rejected? Why were you not good enough? Why were you not worthy enough? Why were you not? And then that's where the devil comes in. He sees this opportunity and he comes and he goes, oh, they got rejected. Here I come, whispering tales of insecurity, tales of you're not good enough. Don't listen. Do not listen. Cut it out. Accept yourself for who you are, because you are this beautiful being. You gotta accept yourself, and you gotta love yourself for who you are, and you gotta allow yourself to transform. You gotta allow yourself to put an end to these things, because when you love yourself and you accept yourself, you would see that entertaining this and feeling this way, like, no, we don't got time to be insecure. No, you are a beautiful, bomb person, and you should not be feeling this way. And I'm sorry that you are, but you know, because I feel for you, but it's like you're the only person in the situation that can get yourself out of it. You are the only person that can deny this energy. You're the only person that can let go of these negative things that you need to let go of. We have the Moon, and we have the Six of Wands, which now we're back on track. Thank you, Spirit. I'm so glad that we're ending this segment of your reading with these cards, because it's awesome. Because I was getting honestly, like, low-key, I'm not even gonna lie. When the devil came out and I got goosebumps, I was like, I'm low-key kind of scared for y'all, because I was like, the energy feels quite negative. But now we're good. You're gonna get through it. Do not worry. We have the Moon and the Six of Wands. So we have whatever you need to, whatever knowledge is hidden from you, whatever you don't know yet, it will come to light. The solution will find its way to you. You will find the light in this situation, and you'll be victorious. You'll win. This is your victory. You'll come out on top. So the energy is still in your favor, even if right now you're already experiencing this, or it's going to start a little bit later in February for you. Don't worry about it too much. All you really need to do is remind yourself who you are. If you're one of those people that calls yourself a king or a queen, if you're a female, because it could still apply. If you're one of those people that say, oh yeah, I'm a king or I'm a queen, stop just preaching and actually practice what you preach, right? And you gotta love and accept yourself. If you're not loving and accepting yourself, you're not quite at the king or queen level, and that's okay. And you can accept that as well. You gotta just accept that who you are is who you are, and who cares if no one likes it? Who cares if someone doesn't like it? Who cares? Do you like who you are? I like who I am. I literally could give less of a, if anyone likes me or not. I don't care. I love who I am. I've got so many things wrong with me, but I still love it. Literally all the time I'm like, why am I like this? But I'm like, you know what? I don't care, because I love that I'm like this. You gotta accept who you are, because it don't matter who else accepts you. If you don't accept yourself, that you will not find acceptance from others, and you will not find it in yourself to be able to accept others as well. It all comes from within. You gotta do the work. There's gonna be something in the month that's going to appear to you. It's almost, I think it is guidance. It is like heaven sent. It feels like your angels, your guides are gifting you with this knowledge or this awareness. Like, they're gonna illuminate something for you, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I got it. Now I know what to do. I know how to cut this out. I know how to tap into my energy. And then you're gonna win. You're gonna succeed. You're gonna overcome this. So I know that it's a little bit heavy, but I think Spirit just really wanted me to describe the gravity of the situation to you, in order for you to really realize that it's serious, that accepting and loving yourself and being secure and sure of yourself is crucial, because when you are rejected in the future, when you're not accepted, it won't matter. It won't affect you. It won't lead you down this negative road, right? This lack of self-love, this insecurity. It won't lead you here. You won't be tempted by the devil. You won't be tempted by those energies anymore. So it's awesome, because it's still the same thing of what I said in the beginning. that we're shifting into collectively. We're shifting into a time period where it's going to be very hard, almost impossible for us to keep entertaining negative energies like that moving forward. So it's awesome. It just confirms that, because you're going to be able to overcome that this month. And if you do, and if you find the security in yourself moving forward, you won't be, you know, when you get rejected or whatever, because it'll still happen. It's going to happen to everyone, because sometimes people just are not going to be interested, or, you know, like rejection just happens. It's part of life. But when you're secure with yourself, rejection will not affect you. If rejection, and this goes for anyone, if rejection is something that affects you, it's because you are still not secure in who you are. You still don't see the value that you have. Because if you saw the value that you had, you'd be like, oh, they just didn't see my value. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take my value and I'm going to go somewhere else where I'm actually appreciated. So we're going to look at blockages for you, even though I feel like we kind of just discussed the blockages, but we'll see what comes out in this stack, and we'll see specifically what they want to highlight. So what is the blockage or obstacle that's in the way of Leo in the month of February? What's getting in Leo's way? What's in their way? What's in their path? What's blocking them? What's an obstacle that they need to overcome? What's getting in Leo's way in the month of February? What's getting in Leo's way in the month of February? Material harvest, material things. Material things are getting in your way. I feel like a lot of you guys, I feel like you guys like to have like nice things. You like to look good. Your physical appearance and physical natured things are important to you, it seems like. And I think that's really what's getting in your way. It's hard for me to talk about this because everyone can have their own priorities and everyone can have their own opinions and beliefs. So if this is something you value, it's something you value, and I'm not going to tell you that that's right or wrong. I'm just going to say that me personally, I don't really value material or physical things very much. I don't really care how I look. You know, I make myself look the way that I look, you know, to the degree that I like, and I don't care if anyone else doesn't like it. I don't care if anyone says that I don't look nice or that I don't care. It doesn't bother me. So I feel like, again, this is connected very much with that insecurity of worried about what other people think about you and about what you do with your life. And it's like it's like almost like but the thing that's blocking you is like your need to have everything look good. Like Leos are very similar with Libras, that you guys are very just like aesthetic people. Like you like things to look nice. You like things, whether they are like expensive or not. This has nothing to do with money really. It just has to do with like physical material things. You like things to be, you know, presentable. You like to be presentable, and you like to look good, and you like to smell good, and you like to have nice things that make you look and feel good, and you like physical appearances to appear correct or good in your eyes. And that's something that's really big in your way. That it's like, it's almost like a lot of it's not for show, but a lot of what you do physical wise, like to look good, or like things that you wear, like a lot of the things, it's really like, it comes from a place, it feels like, why it's coming up with blockages. It may come in the form of like, you do it because you think a part of you believes that if you do these things, people will love you and people will respect you and people will adore you and people will like you. If you do these certain things, if you wear these certain clothes, if you look this certain way, if you act this certain way. I feel like there's a lot of things that you do just to please others, but it's not really true to who you are. Okay. Heavy. We're going to get a message from your spirit guides. So for the spirit guides that watch over, guide, and protect Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the message that Leo needs to know in the month of February? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? From the guides that are protecting and watching over Leo, what does Leo need to know in the month of February? Gratitude. You gotta be grateful for all you have. I love that. Your guides are really, really wanting you to remember that even if you don't love yourself right now, even if you don't accept yourself, you still have to be grateful for where you are in life because you've made it this far and you're trying. Okay? It may be really difficult. That temptation, that negative energy, that negative pull to, you know, to just act and do certain things in order to please other people, that, you know, when you get rejected, that insecurity, why am I not good enough? How can I present myself in a better way? What do I need to buy? What do I need to have in order for people to like me? That insecure nature what's going to help you overcome that is by being grateful for what you have. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I'm awake. I'm grateful that I even have the opportunity to, whether, even though I think it's wrong in a degree, to like do these things just to please other people, at least I have the opportunity to do that. There are people in the world that are starving. There are people that don't even think about these things in the world. Do you get what I'm saying? That's another thing to remember too, is that there are people that have nothing. And most of those people are probably not thinking about what Johnny down the street thinks about them. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make fun of you at all. I'm just saying that there are people in the world that have nothing and are grateful just to be alive. And they don't have a second to think about what anyone thinks about them. They don't care. They're worried about, what are they going to eat tonight? Are they going to have food? Are they going to make it till tomorrow? Be grateful that you have the opportunities and that you have the blessings that you have. And it's through that gratitude and that expression of gratitude that it's almost going to like melt away this insecurity. It's going to help melt away and clear up this energy by being grateful for your own energy, being grateful for yourself, being grateful that you are someone that's unique and special and that you are deserving of love. Okay? That is it. I will leave you guys with that. I hope that it resonated with you and I hope that it helps you in any way, shape, or form. If it does resonate with you, let me know in the comments down below because I love to read the comments and I reply to pretty much all of them. I just don't get very many. Like and subscribe for more and share my channel with anyone that you feel would really like these. Share with your friends. I know everyone's really into like astrology and tarot reading nowadays, so share this with your friends. Feel free to check out your other placements as well and make sure to check back in around the 18th and the 22nd. Anywhere between those days, I'm going to start uploading the end of the month readings for the zodiac sign. So if you want to get like a recap on the month, and we'll kind of check back in with you guys, and we'll see how you did, and we'll see how things are going. Maybe there'll be a little bit more information that's going to be more crucial to end the month on a good note. But again, remember, you're going to overcome this in the end. It's just going to, that illumination, maybe that illumination was just that you needed to express gratitude, but I definitely think that being grateful and expressing gratitude every single day when you can and when it's genuine, it's really going to help you overcome this insecurity, overcome this negative energy, this negative influence, okay? Take care of yourselves, be safe, and I wish you guys the best. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.